Hi Taurus, welcome to your April 2025 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. I'm at my mother's place at the moment, so bear with me. It is a little bit noisy in her area, so I do apologize if you have any background noise. And I hope that you will stick with me. So Taurus, when it comes to your April reading, walking through some shadows, working through some fears. There's something coming in, something that you're going to have to deal with. Could be good, or you may think it's perhaps not so good, but what it will do is it will be a bridge. There'll be a lot of, I feel like, a karmic lesson here. Something being repeated so that you can gain clarity. So there is something coming into your life, or has just come into your life, Taurus, which seems like a repeat cycle. Let's see where this goes, Taurus. So that's automatically what I'm getting. But reading from the cards, we have the Two of Stars. Now in this deck, this is the Two of Wands, and it speaks about boldness. But in this particular deck, we have two people here. So yes, I do feel that this involves another person in your life, Taurus, a collaboration of some kind. Now this, of course, could be in relation to business, but it doesn't have to be that. It could even be a romantic partnership in your life. For some of you, it could even be a family member or a very close friend. It's like, that wind, I'm getting that wind beneath my wings. It's a little bit cheesy. That's a cheesy song, isn't it? But the sentiment behind it is quite lovely. It's like walking in another's shadow. And it's interesting because I kept getting that shadow energy right from the beginning, and the fear not to walk in anyone's shadow. Okay, Taurus, you're going to have to walk in your shadow here for a little bit in the month of April, but I promise you it's going to be worth it. It's going to be something scary. Something here is going to bring up some anxiety, some fears, and I feel it has to do with some sort of collaboration with another person. Now, past energy around you, Taurus, is a certain amount of success, but it has been limited somewhat, possibly by circumstances around you. But for a lot of my Taurians, I do feel it's something in the mind that has held you back, a shadow, a fear. But that's past energy, so I don't want to spend too much time there. But it is seeping into your current energy. It is. Because I am picking up protection, like a protective layer around you, protecting yourself. But protection can only last so long, Taurus. This protective layer that I'm feeling around you, it's something that you've protected yourself from: fear of being hurt, fear of being rejected, fear of failure. It's kept you limited. Yeah, I do see success in your past, but it's been limited by these fears and this energy that I'm feeling around you, which is protecting yourself. But here's the thing, I feel like that energy layer that is protecting you is expanding. I'm getting an image in my mind of an expanding barrier around you. So taking steps every day out of your comfort zone, Taurus. It's like preparing you for a major change. It's a little bit like, let's say you're deciding to run a marathon. Well, you can't go from the couch to running a marathon. You have to train each day, right? So it feels like you're in this training energy. And I do apologize for the noise, guys. I'm so sorry for that. Some sort of vehicle going by. But here you are, you're training. You're in this training energy, probably unintentionally so. You're not even aware. But each day, I feel like you're challenging yourself to do something out of your comfort zone. To be bolder. Every day, it's all adding up to getting you where you're best to be. Let's put it that way. Soon it will be ready to launch. So right now, Taurus, you appear to be readying yourself. Yeah. Right now, you could be taking periods of rest, restoration, small pauses in activity so that you can replenish your energy and rally. Yeah. It really does feel like that. It's readying you for a new cycle. You're going to prepare for this shift by consciously and compassionately disrupting those patterns of habitual expectation. You know, whatever this thing is that's coming in for you, Taurus, is a repeat cycle, but it's a repeating pattern, a repeating cycle, so that this time you can have clarity, understanding. You can grow from this. There's an energy of something coming into your life here which is going to free you from negative thoughts. It's going to free you from clinging to something, clinging to a habitual. Yeah, it's like clinging to an habitual expectation. Yeah. Something that's going to happen in the month of April is going to break open your world. And it does feel a little terrifying, a little violent. You know, there's a disruptive energy around this, but I swear to you, on the other side of this, Taurus, there is growth, there is clarity, and you're going to free yourself from any anxiety or negative feelings around this situation. I mean, it would be different for each one of you. I wish I could tell you exactly what the situation is, but it's something here that it could be a fear of rejection, a fear of failure, and keeping yourself limited in some way. It's a very abrupt energy that I'm feeling here, Taurus. A very abrupt energy. You're on the verge of a brand new cycle. But first there is this repeat and this breaking of a past cycle, which is going to bring you a release of tension and a release of anxiety because of action you're going to be taking. What has caused you in the past, Taurus, to perhaps procrastinate or to keep yourself limited is repeating a cycle that you feel is doomed to fail. But this time it's different, because this time repeating this cycle is going to bring you some kind of blinding clarity that's going to be impossible to ignore. And it's going to expand your universe, expand your thoughts. It's going to really change your mindset from one of feeling, oh, I have to limit myself because I'll never be that successful, or that will never be for me. It will change your mindset from that to one of, okay, well, what can't I achieve? Why shouldn't I be successful? It's like a night and day energy. You're going to free yourself from any kind of projections that other people have put on you that have perhaps also limited your progression. I feel like we're talking about one last repeating karmic cycle before you're finally on the road to creating your vision of your life. Some of you Taurus have been, you haven't been clear about your life purpose, what you wanted to do moving forward. This is going to give you clarity. You're going to know. And then you're going to take action towards this vision that you have of your life. For some of you, it's a place you want to move to. For some of you, I'm getting Asia in particular. Some of you could be taking a trip to somewhere spiritual, a spiritual retreat, where this could also happen. I'm getting, for some of you, it's a creative camp or a writer's camp. That's just for a small portion of my Taurus out there. I'm also getting collaboration again with 2 or 3 close friends, family members, soul tribe, whoever these people are. I feel that they are inspired and inspirational. Yeah, inspiring you to be bold, to challenge yourself, to overcome, to conquer any limiting beliefs that you have about accomplishing this feat here, Taurus. This shadow has kept you clinging. This shadow has kept you limited in terms of your success. But when we talk about safety and keeping your circle small and feeling safe in that unit, if that's the thing that's preventing you from fully achieving your goal here, Taurus, it's about taking small steps and making that circle wider and wider and wider each day by doing things, by taking action. If you feel safe in your environment, Taurus, but you'd rather, let's just say you live in a small town and you'd like to go and visit New York City or London or Paris or somewhere very far away, but you feel scared. What if you expanded your circle outside of your town and went to the next biggest town? Maybe if you went to the biggest town in your state or region. You know, it's like taking steps towards making this circle of protection bigger and bigger, so that you feel safe no matter where you are. Doesn't matter about the actual place, the physical location, but feeling safe in yourself, feeling secure in yourself, no matter where you happen to find yourself in the world, Taurus. And sorry guys, I've got a bit of a scratchy throat today. Nothing to do with the reading, it's just me and my how I'm feeling. I've just been doing a lot of travel. But Taurus, this looks pretty good to me. It really does. Expanding your circle to more and more people. Excuse me, guys. To more and more people. To bigger and to bigger. Yeah. All I can liken it to, Taurus, is expanding your group expanding your circle, expanding your social circle, expanding your physical circle, expanding your mind, expanding your existence, getting yourself out of this energy of keeping yourself small to seemingly protect yourself. Now, for a small portion of my Taurus, this will be for like maybe less than 10%. But for some of you, there is going to be someone in your life that is a repeat karmic cycle. And this is someone that's being brought into your life so that you can finally gain clarity about something that you've been clinging on to. It could have been an ex, so there may be closure happening. Something that comes in at this particular time in order for you to see things a different way from what you've been seeing them in the past. And that has to do with I feel it's some sort of karmic relationship. It doesn't have to be a romance. It could be someone that's coming into your life for you to see something important so that you can grow beyond it. Yeah. And it's bringing up a lot of fear of rejection, fear. It feels like someone around you, Taurus, who you are perhaps a little scared of. It could be an air sign, but it doesn't have to be. I do have the Queen of Swords here. So it could be that. It could be someone that you are fearful of. There is fear around the Tower, an ego collapse. But after this event, I do feel that there will be an expansion of mind, an expansion of thought, and something that you can no longer fear. It's a little bit like a situation which you perhaps have built up in your mind as very, very big, momentous. And then finally when it happens, it's actually a very good release. It's like, imagine if you have to go for an operation and you have to be on a waiting list for 6 weeks, and all that time you're like anxious and feeling, oh gosh, I've got to get this operation done. And then once it's done, it's like, oh, a huge sigh of relief. That's what I see here. Not particularly, I don't see the operation happening, but what I do see is that whatever this event is that you're fearful of, after the event, it clears your mind. It clears the clutter from your mind, and you can see things clearly again. And it shatters. It's a shattering energy, but it shatters for your well-being. An image shatters, something you thought shatters, perhaps an image of yourself shatters. And instead, you see the world, you see yourself, you see others in a very different light. There's no fear here. There's nothing to be scared of, but fear itself, right? That old saying. So I'm going to read from the book here about this healing energy that I feel around you. It's protective energy. It holds you safe within a sacred healing space, and it's holding you safe in this space so that you can become clear in your own heart and mind. And the universe is coming in with guidance for you to help you resolve a matter of concern and discover a divine pathway that is meant for you. The universe knows what you need, and it's leading you there now. So enter fully into this healing journey, because this is something that's being brought for you to heal. Enter it fully, and you'll recognize what needs to be healed. You'll recognize this situation as a gift from the universe, as guidance and the way forward. Yeah, it's definitely something that is being brought in here for your highest good, for a higher purpose. So it's going to seem a bit difficult, it's going to seem confusing, but it's going to be very beneficial. It's going to teach you the wisdom of cycles, and it's going to help you get out of a cycle so that you can go into a new phase that will arise from an old cycle, an old pattern. It's going to liberate and create something brand new here. So yes, I do see something coming in that at first seems confusing, repeating a cycle, but it's eventually going to lead to liberation of the heart and the mind. Yeah, but at first it's going to seem quite unwelcome, difficult, or confusing. Yeah, it's going to give you a chance to disengage from either a clinging energy, something you've clung on to. It's going to make you feel an aversion to that. Rather than wanting to cling on to something out of safety, you're actually going to feel an aversion to that. You're going to be repelled from it. That's what I'm feeling. And actually, after this event, you're going to feel quite neutral about it. You're going to be quite able to look at it from a higher perspective. It's probably not going to seem that way for a little while. I mean, this is going to be something that's ongoing, Taurus, but my goodness. Once you get through this, it's like a karmic energy, of repeat. But once you get out of this energy, and I see it happening, you're going to be able to see this from a higher perspective and see how it has shaped, how it has allowed you to grow and gain wisdom, and you're going to be very clear about your next steps. So with that being said, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store. The link is down below in the descriptions box. If you would like to win a personal reading with me, you can certainly be in it to win it by commenting down below. I'd love to hear from you, good, bad, or indifferent, or just drop me an emoji. And I will announce the winner at the end of each month. I wish you the very best with this, Taurus. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button, share me on your social media, and if you are a newcomer, I would love to have you subscribe, guys. Putting it out there to the universe that I would love to have more subscribers. I've been doing this since 2018 here on YouTube, and it's time to get those subscribers jumped, having a jump in the number of subscribers. So if you would, please do. I'd love to have you join my channel. Thanks, guys. I wish you all the very best with this, Taurus. Looks good, and bye for now.